If you think entrepreneurship is only for the young, think again. This man helped launch a company when he was 60. Haruaki Deguchi became one of the founders of Lifenet Insurance in 2008 after spending more than 30 years at one of Japan's biggest life insurers. Lifenet, unlike most of its competition, sells its products exclusively online. That helps it offer cheaper insurance policies, especially for Japan's cash-strapped young. So how convincing is Japan's economic revival in the eyes of an entrepreneur? And what's it like to start a business when most people are thinking about retirement? I sat down with Deguchi to find out.
Compared to young people, seniors have more experience, can make better judgments, and also have awareness of risk versus cost. What I mean by that is when you're in your 30s and you have a child, you might think, I want my child to be a musician, but you have no idea how much money it will take to accomplish that. However, when you reach your 50s, you realize your child isn't good at music, and they'd be better suited to studying economics. You can better read the future. There's no one in their 40s or 50s who is still unsure whether they'll become the president of a company. You know your future, so you can calculate the true costs of a decision, rather than just assess the risks. Seniors have experience, judgment, as well as the ability to assess real costs. I'd say that it's easy for them to take the leap into entrepreneurship. The business of life insurance is the business of taking money from customers' wallets. Everyone's wallet is their income. And when you look at incomes overall, you see that Japan has become 14% poorer in the past 15 years. If you break it down by age, people in their 20s and 30s are the poorest. And I think this is because of increased numbers of part-time workers and those not even working at all. The average yearly salary for young people is around $20,000. I think this is what is at the heart of the low birth rate. I'm a bit of a history buff, and I've never heard of a society that was thriving where the population was declining. I want to change that, and when I thought about what I could do, I realized that there was no way that people in these positions with those salaries could spend $100 to $200 a month on insurance. So I decided to create an insurance company from scratch, cut premiums by half, and help create a society where the young can safely have children. A lot of what Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is saying is spot on. For example, if we don't create an easier working environment for women, the country has no future. That's exactly right. I think he's headed in the right direction, but he's up against a lot of entrenched interests and conventions, and his policies lack concrete measures to deal with them. For example, if you really want to utilize women in the workforce, I think a quota system, like they have in Europe, will be necessary. We have a vision for Lifenet, and that is to make our company the world's #1 insurance company 100 years from now. That's our clear goal, but only 5 years have passed so far. If you imagine a marathon, it's like we just finished running the 400-meter track and have left the arena. Our real job starts now.